Taking out
yeah, Sarajevo Temple
will allow us to reclaim our Sarajevo Temple without interruption. Move to an open area and build your base. GDI patrols are known to be in the area. Do not mar the Brotherhood's name any further. Reinforcements have arrived.
Unit reporting. Sir, got it.
Wait, did it say destroy it? Oh no, destroy all GDI forces.
Loud and clear. Moving out. Loud and clear. Moving out. You got it. Yes, sir. You got it. Orders received. You got it. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Moving out.
Wow.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it.
That is a farmed out Tiberian field.
Sir, on my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. No problem. You got it. No problem.
Unit lost.
Sir.
Unit lost.
Orders received.
New construction options. Construction complete. New construction options.
Scan initiate. Processing. Processing.
Construction complete.
Moving out. By your command. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Unit ready. Affirmative. Processing. Affirmative. Proceeding. By your command. Scan initiated.
Scan initiated.
Command. Scan by your affirmative. Proceeding. By your command. Scan initiated. Affirmative.
Scan initiated.
Processing. Proceeding. Affirmative. Proceeding.
Construction complete. New construction
Scan
options.
initiated. Orders received. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Wow. They really started pumping out troops.
Construction complete.
On the bright side, I'm not on a timer this mission, so that makes things significantly easier.
Scan initiated.
I can safely have 4 harvesters here and they won't over-harvest all of this. Like, they'll harvest it all, but they won't completely wipe out the, little ring. I'll be able to keep harvesting off of it pretty easily.
Construction.
No, yeah, maybe I'll go with that. No, fuck it. We'll go with my standard 4.
Building.
I like to have 4 harvesters. It's just, it's a good number.
Sir, I'm on it. I'm taking heavy fire. Loud and clear. System down.
Unit
Good
lost.
as done. I'm taking heavy fire.
Unit
Moving
lost.
out. On my way. Moving out.
Unit
Taking heavy
lost.
fire.
Construction complete. Structure sold. Cannot be
I'm on it.
closed.
Sir, unit ready.
Harvester under attack.
Loud and clear. I'm on it. I'm on it. Loud and clear.
Building.
Sir, moving out.
Construction complete.
Really? I can't place that anywhere up here.
Unit lost. Saved. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit
Loud
ready.
and clear. Unit report. Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Leading one wanted.
Same.
I'm taking heavy fire. I'm taking
Unit
heavy
lost.
I'm taking heavy fire. Heavy fire. Medic!
Unit lost.
I'm taking heavy
Unit lost.
infantry reporting.
Building. On hold. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready.
Alright, well that's gonna be a sole
Building.
power plant, just to get a proxy plant up
Unit
here.
ready. Structure sorted.
Scan initiated.
Yeah, see, they're gonna keep sending enemies against me now.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
On the bright side,
Comlink scan initiated.
Unit ready. Harvester under attack. Unit lost.
Scan initiated.
Unit lost.
Comlink scan
my cyborgs get free healing off of Tiberian.
Scan initiated. Scan initiated, man.
On hold.
Dude, I love the cutscenes in this game. They're really solid. And they're not so old in their style that they just don't fit a newer genre, or a newer, gaming scene. Like, they're just super clean. They're really, really well done, and,
On hold.
like, they didn't do them in such a way that, I don't know, the old Command and Conquer really didn't age that gracefully. Like, the cutscenes were horrible, but the game itself actually aged rather well. Like, the older Command and Conquer isn't too bad. Oh, shit.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
That's the end of that. I gotta restart this mission. So you have the element of surprise, but I think you lose that if any of the base, like the initial units that spawn, manage to get away.
Waiting orders. Got it. Moving out. Moving out. Unit on my way. Unit ready. Scan initiated. Proceeding. Unit reporting. Orders received. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Alright, let me see if I can do some basic counting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Orders received.
1, 2.
Yes, sir.
I think this is where I want him.
Orders
We're
received.
gonna take him down one further.
Moving out.
New construction.
That'll get me up on the hill.
Building.
Ready. Loud and clear. Scan initiated.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Unit on my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. On my way.
I need to be able to build up a small force of cyborgs and such. Actually, honestly, probably some buggies to get down to these. There's a little outpost right here, and as soon as they see me, that's when the enemy starts building up forces to attack me, I'm pretty sure.
Construction complete.
Crap. Alright, well, I'm not too far in. I want aesthetic. I'm restarting for aesthetic. Yeah, that was really cool, and I like Command & Conquer 3 did the same thing. I think that was really essential.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
The only thing that is not canon is the very last mission. Because in the very last mission for NOD,
Yes, sir.
you destroy the Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia is still around in
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Command & Conquer 3.
Construction options. Construction complete. Cancelled.
That's fine. I think the issue with McNeil is he's driven by emotion.
Yes, sir. Unit ready. Loud and clear. Waiting.
Slavic is definitely way
On
like, more developed character. McNeil is cool and all, but he's just, like, he's your classic hero complex. Like, you expect every move he makes, and it doesn't surprise me that ultimately he gets wrecked in Firestorm, like.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't surprise me at all, because he honestly
Unit reporting. Waiting orders received.
is not that impressive of a commander,
Yes, sir.
like.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Honestly, his greatest exploit is probably taking out Hammerfest base and managing to destroy the Temple of Nod with minimal to no reinforcements. But, like,
Moving out. Moving out.
even that, it's like,
Construction complete.
that wasn't even really his work. Like, he kind of piggybacked off of
Cannot deploy here.
a really powerful commander being you, like.
Construction complete. New construction options. Structure sold.
I don't know. I think McNeil is rash in judgment and doesn't really do what's best for
Yes, sir.
him and the world. It's kind of just, what do I want to do? How do I want to act? And he does it. Like, Slavic is very, very calculated. He's very much like, I mean, half of me looks at it that way, half of me doesn't. Like, I can see where you're supposed to be them, but I feel like you're a commander under them.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
It implies both is kind of the issue, because when Slavic's rescued, the girl that rescues him, I forget her name, looks at you and says, welcome back, Commander, or something, and Slavic is in the frame when she says that. So I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that you're not supposed to be them, but I can also see where you are supposed to be them. Regardless, McNeil got lucky in his destruction of the Nod Temple. Like, ultimately, the only reason that temple ended up destroyed was the ion cannon. Like, which realistically, if there were such bad ion storms that there wasn't any ability, like, the Wikia has the entire, like, info on it, but, like, if the entire GDI communications network was basically taken down by ion storms at the time, like, there's really no reason they should have had the ion cannon available.
Unit ready.
Oh, come on. Give me my war factory.
Construction complete. New construction options on hold.
Right, that harvester's getting dangerously close to somewhere I don't want him to be yet.
Building.
I need like 3 more attack buggies. I should be able to go take out this outpost, and that'll clear me up to get
Building.
a little more expanded.
Unit ready.
Alright. Let's save, because I think we're in a good spot. Technically, they shouldn't be able to know that I'm here right now.
Waiting orders. Processing. Loud and clear. You got it. Moving out. You got it. Moving out. Moving out. On my way. Moving out. You got it. On my way.
Unit lost.
You got it. Moving out. You got it. Moving out. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. On my way. No problem. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. You got it. Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. You got it. You got it. Unit reporting. On my way.
So that engineer goes and repairs the bridge from this side.
Training. Unit lost.
Heavy fire.
Structure sold.
Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting. Our base is heavy fire.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
On hold.
Taking heavy fire. Orders received. Affirmative. By your command. Moving out. Yes, sir. Out and taking heavy fire. Good as done. Medic.
Unit lost.
Taking heavy fire. Good as done. That's on it.
Unit lost.
Engineering. Infantry reporting. I'm taking heavy fire.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Waiting. No
Building captured. Unit lost. Training. Building captured.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Unit lost. Building captured.
Unit orders received.
Building
Engineering
captured.
affirmative.
Unit affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Loud and clear.
By your command.
Unit ready. On my way. Orders received. Orders received. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out. Orders received.
Unit
Loud
ready.
and clear.
Proceeding.
Sir, my unit ready. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Knock it off.
Awaiting orders. No problem.
Building captured.
Comlink scan by your command. Processing. Scan initiated.
On my way. Yes, sir.
Proceeding.
The only reason Generals didn't age well is because it was a really, really clunky game. Like, that game
By your command.
had a lot of issues, and they never really got fixed. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a cool game. I loved the game. I loved the Generals challenges. Like, I thought it was a fantastic game, but I'm also very capable of recognizing that that game had a huge slew of issues with it, where, like,
Affirmative.
commanding units and stuff just felt very clunky. Like, it felt like getting what you wanted done was...
Unit ready.
It felt like you were fighting your own units to get things to happen, and, like, that's not how a game should be. Like,
Unit ready.
huh. Yeah, they're gonna send a lot of Titans my way.
Unit ready. Orders received.
And I don't know...
Sir. Yes, yes, sir. Unit ready.
I guess the
Orders
best way to
received.
deal with
Orders
Titans is
received.
rocket
Yes, sir.
soldiers, so I should be working on
Yes,
rocket
sir.
soldiers. But cyborgs just have so much survivability that
Moving out, on my way. On my
it
way.
makes them worth
On
it.
my way. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Comlink open. Processing. Processing.
Unit ready.
Alright,
Awaiting orders. Unit ready. Sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Awaiting. Yes, sir. Awaiting on my way. Awaiting
I'm
orders.
gonna take out this stupid little wall,
Orders
Unit
received.
ready.
On my way.
since it's inevitably gonna get smashed to pieces eventually anyway. I wish you could build out of both GDI and NOD barracks at the same time. I think that'd be awesome.
Unit ready. Base under.
Really now.
Engaged.
Unit ready.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Building.
Taking heavy fire.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Construction complete.
Alright, well,
Unit ready.
time to start building lasers all over my base to defend.
Construction complete. Building.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is on hard after all, so I should be sending units pretty much constantly to attack me.
Construction complete. Building.
I always thought this game looked really good. Like, the shadowing and everything looks really clean. It turned out to be a fantastic game.
Building. Construction.
Yeah, I think
complete.
Generals, I don't know. I never played the PvP. Like, I've never played PvP in any Command and Conquer game. I never found it all that intriguing. I never found it to be all that great, so I didn't do it.
Building.
I had a lot of fun with the campaigns and stuff, and I played when I was younger, so I actually, like, that was before I even realized, like, online gaming was an actual thing that happened a lot. Like, I was used to, you play games against AIs, like, you play against the computer.
Unit ready.
Building.
And so I never got into online gaming until StarCraft 2 was my first, like, real experience with online gaming outside of,
Building.
I played some Call of Duty, like, I played, online gaming for me was a console thing.
Structure sold. Construction complete.
So I played, like, Call of Duty on PlayStation. I was God tier on PlayStation. I played free-for-all Call of Duty in,
Unit ready.
World at War and Modern Warfare 2, and I destroyed kids. I'll be right back. I need more toilet paper for my nose.
Unit ready.
Of course, I had an issue when I was younger where I never really stuck to anything to the point where I was good enough to actually...
Unit ready.
Sir.
Really?
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Well, I guess it's time to get some anti-air.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Sir, yes, sir.
Unit ready.
No problem.
Unit
Did
lost.
not think I'd be dealing with jump jet infantry without the ability to build SAM sites. I feel like not, like... I never really realized it as a kid. And maybe I never beat this NOD campaign, like maybe I never actually got all that far in this, but I feel like NOD really gets the shaft. Like, you don't get SAM sites until way late.
I'm taking heavy.
You don't get... Like, I still don't have the capability to build walls. As GDI, I was building walls in, like, the first bases I could get in this game. Okay, it was probably, like, the 4th mission, but still, like, you get walls super early as GDI, and NOD gets, like, completely shafted. You get attacked constantly by tons of stupid stuff. There you have it.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Input directive.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Ready for
Unit
action.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Dude, NOD artillery's broken, but I still don't have it. I don't have access to it.
Training. Primary building set. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Interesting. If you don't set a primary building, it defaults. I wanted to see what happened there.
Awaiting orders received.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir. Waiting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders
Unit
received.
ready.
There's gonna be so many Titans
Yes,
waiting
sir.
for me on the other side of these
Sir,
bridges.
on my way. Orders received.
Like, honestly, I'm actually terrified to repair this bridge, because they're gonna have a ton of Titans. I'm gonna save before I do this, because I'm actually gonna end up regretting this, and I know it.
Unit ready.
Awaiting no problem. No problem. Unit ready. Orders received.
Base under attack. Building capture. Training. On hold.
Awaiting
Primary
orders.
building set. Cancel. Building capture.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Unit
affirmative.
Building.
Okay, so they were totally willing to take
Sir,
over
on
my
way.
Construction complete.
refinery there.
Unit ready, man. Unit engaged.
Construction complete. Building. Unit lost. Unit lost.
As promised.
Under attack. Unit lost.
Infantry reporting.
Processing.
Good as.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Where the hell is this harvester going?
By your command. By your command.
Good as done.
Are they out of Tiberium already or something up there?
Input directive. By your command.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Orders received. Yes, sir. No problem.
Building.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
By your command.
This must be close to their base.
Unit ready. Harvester under
Scan
attack.
initiated. Affirmative.
Alright, this should be, like, soon enough there should be an onslaught of Titans incoming.
Affirmative. Affirmative. By your command. Affirmative. By your command.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Target acquired.
I'm taking heavy. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Here's my onslaught of Titans, as promised.
Unit
Unit ready.
lost.
On my way.
Unit ready.
Unit on my way. Yes, sir.
Processing.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Sir.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
orders. You got it.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Training. Insufficient funds.
Waiting orders. Sir? Yes, sir? Waiting orders.
Affirmative.
On my way.
Affirmative.
No
Affirmative.
problem. Taking heavy
Unit ready.
Unit ready. On my way. Orders
Unit
received.
ready. Cancel. Training. Cancel. Unit lost. On
I like
training.
cyborgs way more. Alright, I'm gonna save because I took out that mass attack. I rebuilt the bridge without too many incidents. We've got our base back in order.
Unit ready. No problem.
Proceeding.
And I'm gonna go explore.
Unit ready.
Input directive. Scan initiated.
Moving out.
We're gonna go see what we can do about getting the rest of this map under our control.
Affirmative. Unit engaged. Affirmative. Unit engaged.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Unit lost.
Taking heavy fire.
Unit ready.
Target acquired. Processing. Target acquired. Scan initiated by your
Can't get more reinforcements, but at least the enemy can't get across the bridge.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I feel like this is their main base, but
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Scan initiated.
I also feel like I could be wrong.
Proceeding.
Like they
Scan
might have another
initiated.
base sitting around somewhere out here.
Scan initiated. Your command. Affirmative. Proceeding. Processing. By your
Unit
command.
lost.
Scan initiated. Proceeding.
Stupid
Proceeding by your
infantry.
command. Processing.
We died.
Training.
By your command. Processing. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Blue Tib.
Sir, yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. By your command.
No problem.
Affirmative. Processing.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Unit ready.
Processing.
I remember that.
Proceeding. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Unit out. Yes, sir. Unit out. Unit out. Ready. Sir,
Unit
waiting.
lost.
Waiting. Sir, it's received. Unit ready. Unit
Unit
ready.
ready.
No game has done siege units quite like this one did either. Like the ability to siege a unit and then
Heavy fire.
all you have to do to get them unsieged is just move
Yes,
them.
sir. Moving out. Got it. Medic. Yes, sir. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
You got it. On my way. Heavy fire. Medic.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
You guys do what you want. You run away, you follow me,
You got it.
just do you.
Unit ready.
Medic. Moving out. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem.
Unit ready.
I'm taking heavy fire. On
Unit
my way.
lost.
On my way.
Not
Unit ready.
repairable,
Yes, sir.
sadly.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Proceeding.
Yes, sir.
That would be sick though, if you could. Okay, the NOD tick tanks gain health, or gain armor, I think. I don't think they gain health, I think they actually gain armor
Processing.
when sieged, and then they gain, range.
Unit
And
ready.
I don't think they gain additional damage, I think they just gain range and armor.
Affirmative.
On my way.
I mean, they might gain damage, that would be kind of insane, but I do know they gain armor or health, one of the two. Because it's much harder to kill a siege tick tank with Titans than it is an unsieged
On my
one.
way.
Learned that one the hard way.
Yes, sir.
Scan initiated.
Orders received.
Affirmative. Proceeding. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Processing. Affirmative. Processing.
Yeah,
Scan
they'd be useful as makeshift turrets if you could repair them in any way, like, but until I get my mobile repair unit, like, I literally can't repair them, so they're basically useless.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
But honestly, in this game, dude, an army of cyborgs and titans, I know it's ridiculous because GDI and NOD, but if you get, like, playing through to the GDI campaign, I massed titans as soon as I took over a NOD, Hand of NOD, I just immediately started massing,
Unit ready.
cyborgs, dude. And cyborgs and titans in this game are just so incredibly busted together.
Proceeding.
Because, like, you got the heal from Tiberium on cyborgs, so cyborgs are basically just like, don't care, do your thing, but you're not gonna win.
Unit ready.
And
Unit reporting.
like, Titans are obviously the superior tank in this game, at least in my opinion, because Tick tanks, you have to have them sieged up in order to actually do anything.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Processing engaged. Processing.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Cancel.
Alright, let's bring in the reinforcements.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative, affirmative.
Input directive. Input directive. Comlink open. Comlink
Bridge
open.
repaired. Unit ready.
I think that's actually them taking data out of the base.
Unit ready.
I feel like I should have rocket troopers stationed. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna station some rocket troopers here.
Training.
Because I don't want GDI getting away with any info. Whether or not it actually does anything for me, I want them getting those destroyed.
Unit ready.
Engineering, no problem. No problem. No problem.
Comlink open.
So I'm gonna use all the money I get from here on out to do that.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
I think 10 rocket troopers ought to be able to do it. So we'll stick to that, and then we'll save up for some engineers.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I just felt that coffee, the caffeine hit my brain. I just got like, just the feeling of like awakeness all of a sudden. Cyborgs are Tiberium enhanced computer life forms. Computer assisted,
Processing.
I mean, they're basically Cabal in human form. They're just computer assisted biologically augmented life forms that are then infused with Tiberium. They're basically, the cyborg part of them makes it so that they can survive Tiberium. And not only survive it, but they heal from it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the reason they heal, I'm pretty sure that Kane turns mutants into cyborgs, and that's why the cyborgs heal from it. Come on.
Input directive ready.
On my way.
Affirmative. By your command, scan initiated.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Proceeding. Scan by your command. Processing.
Yes, sir.
Scan initiated. Scan
Waiting
initiated.
orders.
Input directive. Affirmative. Processing. By your command. Scan initiated. By your command. Scan initiated. By your command.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. By your command. Target. Processing. Affirmative. Proceeding. Scan initiated. Processing engaged.
Kane, no, but I am a close second.
Affirmative. By your target. By your command. Target. By your
Even Kane accepts that he's not God. He just says from God to Kane to Seth. Just Seth.
Unit lost.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Got it. Yes, sir. Got it.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Let's see how this goes for them.
Waiting on my way.
Unit ready. Base under attack.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Freaking lasers, dude.
processing. Affirmative. By your command. Proceeding.
Officer under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Sir, I'm on it. You got it. Good. I'm taking heavy fire. Clear. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Target fire. Proceeding. Engage. Affirmative. By your command. Processing.
lost.
Acquired. Affirmative. Processing.
Waiting.
Unit lost. Building captured.
Target.
Building captured.
Scan. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Primary building set. Training.
Riley. Never mind. That is actually the dog's barking. I thought Riley was sitting out there screwing with me, trying to make dog noises.
Input corrected.
Unit
Scan
ready.
initiated. Affirmative.
That harvester just drove right at the cyborgs. Like, I mean, I'm.
Unit ready.
Ready.
Okay.
Unit
Unit
ready.
ready.
Engineering. No problem. Waiting. No
Unit
problem.
ready. Training.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. No problem.
Building
Waiting. Affirmative.
captured. Building
Yes, sir.
captured.
No problem. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Input ROM link processing.
Awaiting orders. No problem.
Unit processing.
Building
Proceeding.
captured.
Proceeding. Affirmative. By your command. Input processing. Processing. Scan initiated. Affirmative. Processing. Proceeding. Proceeding. By your command. By your command. By your command. Scan initiated.
I'm wondering if by destroying or by taking over this last.
Proceeding. Scan initiated. In processing. Scan initiated. Affirmative. Affirmative. By your processing. Processing. Affirmative. Affirmative. Link open. Unit processing.
I think by taking over this last structure, I'm gonna win. So I'm gonna save it here, because I'm pretty sure this is victory. Victroy.
Awaiting orders.
Building captured.
Link by your command. Proceeding. Proceeding. By your command.
Primary building set. Training. Building. Construction.
Yeah, GDI. Why do heck? Why no silos, huh?
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. No problem. Sir. Unit on my way.
Really?
On my
Dude, if
way.
you're gonna do that, at least destroy them all.
Construction complete.
Sir.
I also feel like they're meant to have a communications center there.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Bridge
I don't
repair.
necessarily know how to get
Training.
to the temple. I don't know exactly where it is, but I think it's. I'm almost positive it's back there, but I don't know how to get a unit
Yes,
back
sir.
there.
Yes, sir. No problem, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. No problem. Affirmative. No problem. Unit ready. Moving out. Awaiting orders. No problem. Affirmative.
Link proceeding. By your command. By your command. Processing. Scan initiated.
Primary objective achieved. Mission accomplished.
Okay. We have